Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Yay. Thank dog. It's
Happy
Friday.
TDIF, everyone.
Oh my gosh. Oh, did you make it through the week okay? Boy, it was kind of a roller coaster week. I don't know, maybe some weeks are like that, aren't they?
Yep.
So we're so happy to be with you guys and gals today. Thank you so much for being with us. If you don't know who we are, I am Patty Quinn, and I'm here with the amazing, beautiful, and extra talented Hillary Buholtz.
You're making me blush. Hello, everybody.
And we are the co-founders of We Heart Hounds. We do all kinds of fun things in honor and love for our pups. Every Friday, the Think Dog Gets Friday is a kind of a craft show that we put on. And we've got, oh my gosh, dozens and dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of, well, we hit our 100th episode actually last week. So pretty exciting. So yeah, so we've got lots of videos and old, what am I trying to say? Episodes in the replays or in our library. So check those out. Let your friends know. If you know any dog moms and dads that would like to have a fun time on Fridays hanging out, just chilling, forgetting the rest of the world and just kind of throwing everything into our love of pups and having a good time with some crafts and recipes, please share, sprinkle the love. We would love that. It really does help us out.
It helps a ton.
Yeah, it does. Go ahead, Hillary. I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, hey, Vicki, it's so nice to have you with us today.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Vicki. And so we've got a really fun project today. Easter is around the corner. Springtime is here, so it's kind of a blend of both. We're going to be doing we're calling it a no-sew Mutts and eggs centerpiece, table centerpiece, but it's actually going to be, there's kind of some fun things, some little twists to it. So you'll have to stay tuned and see how it goes. So really the first thing that you're going to need is fabrics, particularly a doggy themed fabric if you'd like. We got this one at Walmart. It's really super cute. You're just going to need like fat quarters for the most part, for the majority of your fabric. So we got a really fun dog themed. It's got little flowers and baskets and kind of a garden theme there. Have some kind of pastel, kind of Easter egg colors. So pink and yellow and blue. And I guess one of the things that Hillary and I kind of figured out as we were going through the stash of selections at Walmart is that you want something that's probably a little more solid so that it doesn't really compete with your dog themed fabric. There's so many pretty florals and pastels and all of that. Of course, you can use whatever you'd like, but our recommendation is kind of stick with the solid, and you can go solid, although ours have this fun little, each one of them has a fun little pattern, which is
something that's just kind of muted so that it doesn't really compete with, but it really depends on which fabrics you end up using, since we're using this kind of fun dog fabric that's got, it's got a lot of stuff going on. It really works well to have something that's a little bit muted for those other patterns on our other eggs. So.
Exactly. Hey, Melissa, so glad to have you here with us today. And then we're also going to be using denim. I dressed for the occasion in honor of our denim project today. So this is just kind of some leftover scrap material that I had grabbed. You can probably find some old shirts and stuff, but you're going to need
you're probably going to need to just get some denim. Yeah, that would be easiest.
And I'm guessing we had leftover, and it was probably 1/4 yard, but the quarters might be cut too skinny. So you might need to go like a 1/2 yard.
1/2 yard, maybe. Be on the safe side, but you'll have some left over.
Yeah, exactly. So some denim, 3 other kind of pastel fabrics, and then your favorite doggy print. Which we just love. And then what you're going to do is you're going to trace out on a piece of paper. I just took a couple pieces of notebook paper or printer paper, kind of taped them together. And I just hand drew an egg shape. Okay. This is roughly 15 inches tall and 11 inches wide. Again, just hand draw, whatever you think, you kind of have a little tip that's a little pointier than the base is a little fatter, just barely, but just so it gives it more of an egg shape. And then you're going to cut that out and you're going to use that as a stencil. And this is going to be the stencil for your denim fabric. So you're going to cut out 5 denim eggs. And here we go. We've got them here. And you can pick whichever denim fabric you like, a darker color or a lighter. I think even the lighter color denim would look really cute for spring. It's light colored, that kind of thing. And you can just use your regular fabric scissors on this. It doesn't really fray. You might see a little fray. If you want, you can use some fray check. But we're really trying to make this super easy. It's obviously no-sew. And then you're going to take that same pattern that you make, and you're going to make another one. And you're going to cut about 1.5 inches off all the way around. And that'll be your template for your fabric egg, your cotton patterns. So it's just a little bit, it's just a little bit shorter all the way around. And for this fabric, you're going to want to use your pinking shears or your zigzag scissors. Sometimes I call them. And what that does is it gives it a nice finished edge, and it won't fray. To prevent the fabric from fraying. And you're going to do this 5 times. So for the eggs, we did 2 eggs in the doggy print, and then 1 colored egg. So 1 yellow, 1 blue, 1 pink egg for our other eggs is what we ended up doing. Of course, you can do them all doggy fabric. That would be really cute. You can mix and match however you'd like. This is really up to you. And then the only other thing that you're going to need are some trims. Now I had some rickrack left over. This one you can't really see because of the package that it's in. It's kind of a pink color. I had pink and yellow, and then I had some really fun kind of trims. I've got a little pom-pom, and then I've got this little lace. Got all of these at Walmart again. So really cute, fun things to do, fun trims. And you can just find what you have on hand. They can all be the same if you want. We kind of mixed them up just to make it a little more eclectic and fun, which is really cool.
And you can leave some of them if you, depending on how you want your finished products, your little eggs to look. You could leave some of them without trim, some of them with trim. I have some kind of tassel-y trim. So you can really kind of do it however you want for finishing them off. But you could leave it, just with that zigzag. That zigzag looks pretty cute too. So you could leave it without any trim over the top of it.
Yeah, Hillary was like, I don't know if I want to put my trim on. This looks really cute. And then because this is no-sew, and we didn't want to arm wrestle with fabric glue today because it can get sticky and take a little while to do. So I had never done this before with fabric. We're using our hot glue guns, and we are going to glue everything down. So what I love about it is it goes really super fast. And it's just easy. It's really easy to do. You don't want to use a lot of glue. You don't want really large clumps of glue because it's going to come through that fabric or it'll leave it bumpy. So you just really want a nice light layer as you go around.
Yeah, it's just a little thin bead, and just work in small sections. So do like a couple inches, 3 inches, maybe put that down and then move on to your next section.
Right. And I'm just making sure I've got mine all lined up first. And if you don't know where to start, sometimes I start on the actual cotton first, just because I know it'll tack down, and then I can lift up and I can put the glue on the denim. So I'm not putting it in the wrong spot.
Yeah, and I actually just use the cotton the whole way through. I found it the easiest to keep it where I want it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, and it goes by really quickly. I had never.
Be careful not to. You can start to tap down, just to tap those corners down, and just be careful. It is hot, so if you need to, you can use scissors or something like that. But if you do it gently, you should be good without burning yourself.
Exactly. The glue strands here. Now, this isn't anything that you can throw in the wash, or this is really just a decorative piece. It's really just for fun. But I really like the fact that you can use a hot glue gun. Give this a try if you haven't done it. This is, again, like I said, this is the first time I had used hot glue with fabric. And it can be confidence building because it goes so quickly, and you're like, wow, this is fun. And you have 5 of them to do. So
Yep.
it helps it go by.
And as long as you're just using that thin bead, it really doesn't, it doesn't lump up like you would think of, oh, hot glue, you're going to be able to see it. You really aren't. So
yeah,
it works better than you might first assume.
You're just pressing flat as you go around, and making sure there aren't any folds or pockets of air or bumps or lumps. You just want to smooth it out. And I just love this fabric that we have. It's got so many wonderful pups on it. All right, I think I'm...
And you could, of course, if you have your sewing machine handy, you could, of course, just do a cute stitch, a zigzag stitch or something like that would be really adorable on here as well.
I love this one. We've got Lulu here snoozing away. We've got Ginger. I put Ginger in the center of mine here. We've got our little beagle Daisy over here. There's some fun pups in this print. It's really cute. I love it.
And I love the little spring. There's like little flowers and spring flowers and pillows and stuff. So
yeah, I didn't even notice all of that when I first got the fabric. I just saw the pups, and then you open it up, and it is really kind of a pretty garden spring fabric.
Oh,
all right, good. Yeah. All righty, and then the next thing you're going to do is take your trim, whichever favorite trim you have, and we're going to go around it. We're going to go around the zigzag cut marks, the little on your cotton fabric.
And again, just using that thin bead. And depending on what kind of lace you're using or what kind of trim you're using, you may put your, it may be easier to start with putting the glue down on the fabric, on the cotton, or it might be easier on my kind of tassel-y ones.
Mm-hmm.
It was easier to put the glue down on this actual lace.
Yeah, and you've got more surface to do that with there too.
But it really does. I mean, this hot glue gun, it doesn't get any faster.
I know, it's crazy. I missed a spot here.
And just be patient, like as you're kind of trying to work the curve of that egg. So just do in small sections, and that'll make it easier to kind of keep that curve going the right, not having little areas where you're kinks in it or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, I just glue maybe an inch or an inch and a half for the trim, whereas with the fabric, I was gluing a couple of inches at a time. But you can pick trims that you have on hand, or anything that matches your decor. This is the fabric we have is really kind of a country farmhouse feel to it, which is really neat, and the denim goes so well with that. But there are a lot of fun doggy prints out there.
Well, and for Easter, you could really kind of, you could go crazy with the colors and, really make it fun, pastels, all sorts of things.
Yeah. These would be cute gifts for, neighbor gifts, or if you have somebody that that's, Mother's Day is coming up, this would be a cute idea. You could do this in a rectangle shape or star shape or a tulip shape. I mean, really just taking the idea, the concept, right? We're using eggs because Easter's on its way, but you could really pick whatever shape you wanted to go with this. Be really fun to customize it in your own way.
Yeah, and because you can use whatever fabrics you want, you can really personalize it to go with whatever kind of decor for somebody as well.
Yeah. Or if someone has, a little corgi or a dachshund, you could get a corgi print or a dachshund print, right? You could customize it just for them, right? Or for
Or
for yourself.
or you can see. I'm gonna kind of share a little of our other eggs that we have here, but we kind of
Yeah.
did uh, some little paw prints, but you
We
could also
did.
do little silhouettes of like a dachshund or your type of dog. You could make that
Yep.
silhouette in the center of your egg as well. So even if you didn't have the dog prints, you can still dogify it. Don't worry, we're going to come up with a way to dogify these.
Exactly.
You can still
Exactly.
dogify it. You could use a silhouette and use that as sort of the centerpiece of these kind of
Yeah.
pastels
And
as well.
these are just appliques. So we just cut out complementary fabrics, right? So this is my yellow. I've got the pink. It's kind of hard to see the pink trim around it. And then I used blue. So I'm coordinating all three of those colors again, right? So these all kind of go together. And as Hillary's showing, she's got her yellow and blue and her pink. And then I've got this little lace detail on my pink one with a yellow paw print in the middle. So really you can mix and match these up. Here's my little blue one here with the yellow trim with the pink.
Cute.
Yeah, they really turn out. I love the rick rack. I think it's really fun to do. Oh, I know. And then when these are all done, these look just precious. Aren't they so sweet?
So
I love them.
this is the same one that I'm finishing out now. So
Yes.
you can see what it looks like once it's all finished. And
exactly.
it turns out
these
really
are really
cute.
Yeah, these are really, really cute. So basically when you're all done, you can lay them out on your table. Now, if you have a long rectangular table, you can kind of lay them, overlap them in a long pattern. If you have a round circular table, you can kind of put them all in a circular pattern, laying next to each other. You could use these as placemats.
Yep.
If you wanted to, right? These would be really cute, fun little placemats to use so that everybody got their own to look at and enjoy for their Easter meal or their spring lunch or luncheon or anything. So yeah, these are really fun. I love the not only the customizable fabrics and trims and all of that you can do, but also just the way that you can use them, right? These can be used in so many different ways. I just love the flexibility of all of it. It's really so fun.
Yeah,
really cute.
They really do turn out cute, and you can have the kids help. They can make their own. That would be perfect, and everybody can use them how you want.
I know, these are so adorable, aren't they?
If you guys end up making these, we would love to see how they turn out. So please comment, share some pictures, all that good stuff, and let us know how they turn out. If you have some other ideas that you would love to see us try, put those in the comments as well, because we're always looking for fun ideas for different crafts and things like that. So yeah,
exactly. Thank you, Melissa. She says they look lovely. That's sweet. And Vicki, we're thinking the same thing. Placemats, right?
Yep.
That's what we love about it. It's a really flexible and fun project, and you can use it and create whatever you like and use it in any way that suits your fancy, which is really fun. So thanks so much, everybody, for being with us today. Really had a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this inspired you. Go grab some trims that are laying around the house. Get some fabric, whatever you have on hand. Make whatever shape that you'd like, and really just come up with something that's just a homemade placemat or centerpiece made with love. I mean, that's just the best part of all of it, isn't it? Especially in honor of our pups.
Exactly.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you, everyone. Have a
great
one.
day. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.